a sky of Pupley's mournful dread, where steel rains fall and fields are stained with red. I called for thunder, wheels of steel and flame, but silence came instead. No tank bore Super Earth's name. The cadets were trembling, clenched in fear and gore. Their rifles jammed, their courage torn, hearts shattered to the core. Yet I stood firm, with my battered lute cracked, but ever bold, and sang to crush the creeping dread with a voice both fierce and cold. Almighty gods of liberty, why hast thou forsaken me? I begged for tread, for roaring steel, a blessed drive-by symphony. Yet all I have is song and fire, and a rookie shattered flank. So tell me, ye saints of Super Earth, where the hell is my tank? Eagle One, oh faithful hawk, you screamed across the void. With crates of war and hellfire packed, your glory near destroyed. I watched them fall like sacred stones upon the cursed land. Each impact sang a requiem for freedom's final stand. The cadets roared, the bots they swarmed, steel on steel, the air deformed, and still I fought, no turret near, just flame and loot and rookie fear. Oh, architects of managed law, you gave me faith and a recoilless draw. But where's the beast with treads and might to blaze our wrath into the night? I ask with blood, I ask point blank, where the hell is my guide? So hear my vow, oh reclaimers choir, with every bot I set on fire, with every...
Hey, Koi.
judgment from the black. Boots hit dirt, hearts go cold. A steel in hand and fire in our soul. No surrender, no delay. We're the vanguard on Judgment Day. Call the bots, call the squids, call the bugs. We'll still be here, dragging liberty through the mud. The freedom chant, drop hard or don't drop at all. Ride the eagle or take the fall. Cry havoc, scream and brawl. We bring peace with the payload call. Drop hard or don't drop at all. Every cadet, every call. Raise that rifle, blast that wall. We're Super Earth's righteous brawl. Every grenade's a love letter sign, get wrecked. My bayonet, a diplomatic check. Tanks burn, bunkers bend. We don't fight to win, we fight to end. Freedom's hot, loud and proud. It comes in fire and shouts out loud. I see bots, I laugh and cheer. I'm the noise that tyrants fear. Drop hard or don't drop at all. Ride the eagle or take the fall. Cry havoc, scream and brawl. We bring peace with a payload call. Drop hard or don't drop at all. Every cadet, every call. Raise that rifle, blast that wall. We're Super Earth's righteous brawl. We are the hammer in orbit's hand, the thunder rolling across the sand. We don't blink, we don't beg, we reload and break their legs. Your fear, we eat it. Your gods, we beat it. Hope ain't given, it's dropped and earned. And every crater we leave gets burned. Drop hard or don't drop at all. We're the tip of the orbital brawl. When we land, tyrants crawl. We bring the end and we stand tall. Drop hard or don't drop at all. No retreat, no stall. Load your stratagems, hear the call. Super Earth sends love and it's 20 feet tall. Elite's Quaddy V.
I'm just a grunt with a dream and a code. Tap, tap the stratagem, time to explode. 5 seconds in, oh no, it's jammed. Guess it's just me and my underpants again. Calling down freedom, praying it lands. The DSS don't care for your sweaty hands. Deploying turrets in the wrong damn place. Right on Steve, now he's missing his face. We press and guess. Does it heal or make a mess? DS, it's all a test. Who lives, who dies, who lost their vest? Deploy, struggle, scream. It's not a strategy, it's a dream. With every drop we roll the dice. And sometimes freedom's twice the price. I called an orbital, got a resupply. Instead of ammo, I got pants and a pie. The bots rolled in with that smug machine grin while I screamed, I ain't wearing pants again. Jeff's on fire, Lenny's toast. Karen launched herself, now she's a ghost. We blame the DSS and the training guide, which just says, hope and hide. You ever try to launch while on fire? While Chad shouts, oops, and ducks under wire. The beacon's red, your soul is blue, 'cause the DSS
just killed your crew. It's a dance event, a spicy stew, a turret here, a mine or two. No one's safe, not even you, but hey, it builds character, maybe kinda true. We press and stress, it's Russian roulette in a democracy vest. DS, the button's blessed, sometimes it heals, sometimes guess the rest. Deploy, struggle, scream, we're the punchline to a freedom meme. And if we die in a glorious flare, just blame the DS, it's fair.
It started aboard the Cess Song of Freedom, a ship so bold even command had to heed him. With freedom flags and recoils pride, we flew through stars with liberty as our guide. But then blam, a plasma shot tore through the deck. The mess hall launched like a cannonball wreck. Boombox Hawkin, pants half on, shouted, "Where the hell's my armor gone?" He crawled through fire, smoke and sin, drop pod light blinking, barely got in. No boots, no gun, no pants to don, just a holy loot and a battle thong. Ring it out, Hellbard! From the ashes of flame, I ride down wrong with cheeks in wind and my justice song. No armor, no rifle, just string and strong. But meet the wrath of the battle thong. Ooh, power of the loot, gonna smash your dome with a bard's war cry and a low baritone. The cess is gone, but the war goes on. So strum it loud and drop like a bomb. He hit the dirt like a star-born god, crashing through trees with a naked nod. The bots looked up, cold steel and fear, not ready for a basis to frontier beer. His lute sang loud, strings strung by flame, riffing freedom while screaming their name. One bot said, "I heard the other one cry," before the baseline split their circuits wide. He swung that lute like it owed him cash. Each hit a solo, each thump a bash. The thong's still on, but barely so. One wrong spin and the world would know. Raise your march! From the ashes of flame, I ride down wrong with cheeks in wind and my justice song. No armor, no rifle, just string and strong. But meet the wrath of the battle thong. Power of the loot, now swing and hum with each pluck thrust beating freedom's drum. Your logic fails, your circuits fry when Boombox drops and someone's gonna die. From the void of chaos, cold and bleak, rose a sun that dared to speak, not of gods or lies or fate, but order forged in armored plate. With steel resolve and hearts aflame, we carved a world, then gave it name. Super Earth, divine and vast, a home that rules the stars at last. All hail Super Earth, our voice and law. The fist of peace, the iron claw. We march for truth, we vote through war. Democracy with guns galore. Raise your rifles, sing it proud. We shout our freedom fierce and loud. For every foe that dares to breathe, we bring the love of Earth through teeth. The bugs, they crawl with no consent. Their hives are loud, their taxi spent. The bots, they march with stolen code. Their dreams are rust, their hearts corrode. The squids, they whisper blasphemy with glowing eyes and mutiny. But we, the chosen, brave and true, drop feet first in like angels do. that you're voting wrong that day. Wave your flag and kiss the screen. The president's face is mighty keen. We pledge our souls, we sign in blood, and cleanse the stars with freedom's flood. We die not once but 6 times more, thanks to reinforcements galore. A limb, a lung, a spleen, a life, all spent for earth, her holy strife. She thanks us not with hugs or pay, but fresh new boots and more cliche. Still we return with battered pride, for glory waits when bots have died. So let the galaxy fear our might, our war cries howling through the night. Let lesser worlds cower and cry, as orbital justice scorches the sky. Our anthem plays through static hail, as Helldivers fall in burning trail. The message clear in fire's breath: you're free, or you meet a democratic death. All hail Super Earth, our shining queen, whose laws are fair, whose hands are clean. We burn the lies, we crush the wrong. In every soul her truth is strong. So take up arms and praise the creed, the one true faith in word and deed. For Super Earth we fight and fall, manage democracy best of all. Came out the drop pod smelling like oil, woke up swinging, boots in the soil. I slapped on that gorilla plate, 5 grenades, buddy, I call that fate. Bulked up chest, jetpack stress, no stealth, just mess and hot metal press. I'm a spicy brown nightmare blessed by war, with an orbit full of boom and a grin hardcore. No scout, no sneak, just a full frontal show. When I hurl my grenades, even Eagle says whoa. Automaton bunkers, I knock then I yell. Bring to you buckets, I bring it you hell. I'm a big brown blur with a boom in my hand, throwing freedom like fruit across the sand. If you see me running, you better duck down, cause I'm the spiciest monkey in town. 5 grenades, a half-cooked plan, tactical genius, nah, I throw like a madman. I don't reload, I celebrate. When bots explode, I meditate. Once got stuck in a bug nest hole, pulled 3 pins and prayed for soul. Gorilla armor ain't made for grace, but it sure looks damn good covered in insect face. The cadets ask why so loud, I tell them kid, pride's a mushroom cloud. This ain't stealth, this is blessed on might. It's a space gorilla's sacred right.
In the haunted womb of Mavelon Creek, where the trees bleed oil and the skies don't speak, a cry rang out through smoke and shell, a babe born loud in a biomech hell. His cradle a crater still hot with death, suckled not milk but cordite breath. The
Super Earth Radio brings you 24/7 Patriot gems. But if you want chaos with chords, freedom with fire, and songs soaked in glory, switch over to Hellbard Station. It's loud, it's lewd, it's liberty with the loot. Pick a number, Diver, and Boombox Hawkin will sing you to war. Hellbard Station, where democracy always drops with a beat.
earth is steel, your heart is fire, your voice commands, we never tire. No price too great, no wound too wide, we march for you in holy stride. Raise high the banners black and bold, with stars of truth, with stripes of gold. Our boots kiss dirt on foreign plains, to cleanse the stars of alien stains. The bugs, the bots, the foul squid wretches all fall before our sacred stretches. We are the blade, the bomb, the flame. We kill for peace and feel no shame. Blessed be Super Earth, the throne divine. From her glory we rise, in her light we shine. Her enemies are shadows soon torn apart. We bear her laws in blood and heart. We are the creed that never bends, our holy wrath, it never ends. Where dissent festers, we arrive, with grenades for mass and fire for rights. Let them hide in alien towers, let them pray to dying powers. We are the judgment from the skies, we bring the truth, we bring the cries. When the last automaton burns away, and bug queens rot in silent decay, the stars shall echo with our roar. Super Earth forevermore. Let none forget this sacred creed. Freedom is law, and law shall bleed. No throne but hers, no God but state, no peace for those who hesitate. Praise Super Earth, her righteous fire. Through ash and death we still aspire. For every diver who gave their breath, we forge the faith from blood and death. Super Earth, our sovereign flame. Your will is ours. We kill in your name. Oh, the tavern lights flicker like beacon in flares as we stumble in singing with soot in our hair. With bug blood on boots and scorch marks on cheeks, we just rolled off pub love, been killing for weeks. Our armor's all dented, our gloves full of grime, but our mugs are all foaming with nitrate and brine. The barkeep, he hollers, no shirts, no shame. We're Helldivers, baby, ain't here for tame. Lube up the engines, stoke up the fire. We're turning the swarm into red-hot disfire. We ride recoils with swagger obscene, guts full of glory and war-laced caffeine. Oh, we're lewd, we're loud, and Super Earth's proud. We'll kill 'em with love, or kill 'em real loud. There once was a lass in Devastator type, with a battle thong fit so sinfully right. She crushed a bug lord with cheeks of doom, then launched a hell bomb mid-swoon of the room. The launch tried to scan her, their circuits fried. They whispered in code, delete or collide. Her launcher sang hymns from between her thighs, while squids lost their minds to her liberty cries. Drink deep from the vat, pour oil on the flame. We're grinding up tyrants and taking no names.
So gather ye newbies with eyes all aglow. We'll teach you to blow stuff with sexy bravado. You'll fall in the mud, you'll scream with delight when your stratagem crushes a bot in the night. Your armor will chafe, your dignity too, but by dawn you'll be begging for round number 2. Super Earth loves ya in flesh and in flame. Now strip to your skivvies and scream out her name. Bang the guitar, let the circuits combust. We dive into death, 'cause dive in we must. With bugs as our oil and squids for our ink, we'll write vulgar verse while they blink and sink. So tip back your tankard and honor the thong, for the galaxy moans to our Helldiver song.
In the fields of sacred dirt, where brave hands plant and bleed, grow the leaves that cleanse the herd, liberty's holiest seed. O divine brew of burning zeal, steeped in truth, stronger than steel. With every sip, our path is clear, the tea of God's super earth's cheer. When automatons rain down their lies, and the Illuminate cloud our skies, we drink the wrath in sacred fire, a cup of law, a burning pie. So to the pot we make our vow, in every sip we kneel and bow. The sacred drink, our blood and bread, for super earth in life and death. So to the pot we make our vow, in every sip we kneel and bow. The sacred drink, our blood and breath, for super earth in life and death. Oh divine brew.
Out in orbit where the stars don't blink, and the hull sweats chrome, steel, booze, and stink. There's a floating palace adrift in sin, where the air smells like gunpowder and recycled gin. get drunk off Liberty brew. Raise your mugs to the stars, to the holy trash bar, where the Helldivers dance on the rim of war, where the tongues are tight and the morals are gone. We party like Super Earth just dropped the bomb. Illicit snacks and Lady Blowtorch giving massage tax. There's strip poker with grenades as the ante, and the preacher scream sounds mighty uncanny. They pipe in Liberty tea through the coolant hose, and the AI's voice moans in seductive prose. We tied in bullets and pray with flame, and even the toilets chant Super Earth's name. Flamethrower duels in the weightless gym, cadets confessing sins, defending machines. Forgive me, Father, for I have fragged to the station where the war gets paused, just long enough to break a few laws. Where the fuel is strong and the dance is dirt, we pledge allegiance in the captain's shirt. Whoa! A corporal in boots with a Liberty patch and some questionable roots. She said, wanna see my democracy with a wink, then pulled a shotgun out her armored sink. We danced through the mess hall, blasting to
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet! Hoorah!
We found them out on Delta Ridge, tossing pebbles near a minefield bridge. Orphaned by bots and baptized in boom, eyes wide in the shadow of their parents' tomb. They didn't cry, no, these kids just stared at Helldivers stomping through the soot prepared. So we scooped them up like dirty loot, stuffed them in the dropship, gave them Liberty boots. Now they're manning the guns on the DSS, slapping buttons like they're playing chess. Half blind, full crazy, they aim with pride and blow our squads up every time we glide. Hell, they tried. We all mutter as we respawn. Little Jimmy mans the orbital beam. He thinks it's a toy, not a tactical dream. He says, look, I painted a smiley face as it vaporized the convoy at base. Then there's Sally with her lollipop glow. She turned a stratagem crate into a lava flow. They giggle in helmets 2 sizes too wide, calling every detonation a really fun ride. We gave them crayons, they drew their trauma. We gave them armor, they drew on that too. We said this is for aiming, they said this is for art. Now they're operators of orbital death, with freedom in their hearts and war on their breath.
This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! This is where they die! And these shields, boys! Remember this day, man, for it will be yours for all time!
stands tall. United we fight, we'll never fall. Through the void, our banners wave. For freedom's light, we'll always brave. Steel and fire, our hearts align. In the galaxy's dark, our souls will shine. With every step, we claim our right. Defenders bold, we own the fight. Super Earth, our home, our pride. Through the cosmos, we'll turn the tide. For liberty, we'll never yield. Our hearts are forged in the battlefield. Super Earth, forever strong. With courage fierce, we march along. Terminate swarm, automatons roar. Yet our resolve will shake the core. From HellDive's flame to orbit's core, we stand as one, we'll never fall. The skies may burn, the ground may quake, but Super Earth will never break. Our brothers, sisters, side by side. For managed democracy we ride. Super Earth, our home, our pride. Through the cosmos we'll turn the tide. For liberty, we'll never yield. Our hearts are forged in the battlefield. Super Earth, forever strong. With courage fierce, we march along.
Raise the flag, let the heavens roar. For Super Earth we'll wage this war. No foe too great, no night too long.
Our will is iron, our spirit strong. Super Earth, our home, our pride. Through the cosmos we'll turn the tide. For liberty, we'll never yield. Our hearts are forged in the battlefield. Super Earth, eternal flame. Forever free, we'll stake our claim. Super Earth, we stand as one. Our fight is one. Our fight is one.
Glory to Super Light of mankind, Home of liberty, still be as high from heaven and
crush the machine, to roast the bug, to weep in her arms and drink from her mug. The voteless call from shadow den, but none shall know the light again. Let the bots compute, let the Xenos scream. We are Super Earth's eternal dream.
We offer our bones, our blood, our seed to sate her wrath and fulfill her need. No sacrifice is ever too grand, for she is the soil and we are the sand.
Crucify the coward, sanctify the brave. Every war-torn corpse, a temple, a grave. Feed her the traitors, the weak and the vile. Praise her in fire, in bullets, in bile. Burn for the cause, be torn for her creed. For in managed democracy, none shall mislead.
Glory to Super Earth, voice of command. Beacon of stars, blade in the hand.
I held my brother as bots tore his spine. He died with a smile and a shout, she is mine. We do not falter, we do not run. We bathe in her fury, we stare at the sun. The shrines burn bright with oil and tears as the Helldivers chant across deafening gears. Every bayonet, every prayer, every gun is made for the day the crusade is won.
Glory to Super Earth, faith without fear. Breath of her lungs, sword in the spear.
Let them call us mad, let them shriek and flee. We sharpen our tongues for the war-lit decree. Their logic fails where our gospel remains. The creed of the rifle, the gospel of chains. All flesh for her, all fire for her. Let our bodies be trenches, our skin be the blur. The line must hold, for her dreams must be fed. And none shall rest while the enemies tread.
Glory to Super Earth, burner of lies. Holy arbiter, flame in the skies.
She watches in silence, a mother of steel. Her gaze cuts through stars, her judgment is real. We kiss the bayonet, we sip from the drum, and swear once again, her will shall be done. By decree of the eagle, by ink and by flame, we scream to the cosmos her terrible name.
Super Earth, by atom and vow, we kill for her mercy, we die for her now.
No blood, no bot, no traitor survives, for she is the reason mankind still thrives. Holy be the rifle, sacred be the round, where her will is spoken, the enemies drown.
Oh, the captain said we're low on troops, and the council cried we need more youth. So they passed a decree with a wink and a charm. Fill out the CO1 and turn on the fire. For politics, but I got a firm grip on my patriotism. They gave me a ration, a bed and a screen, said make voter soldier, keep it clean. But the form said voluntary breeding request, so I oiled up my best latex vest. Clicked that box with military grace, then met my match in a freedom lace face. Fill out the form, then fill up the nation. We're bringing democracy through reproduction, dedication. No bullets tonight, just baby booms. We're making voters in patriot rooms. Now listen here, I've seen more war than wine, but my hips don't lie, they vote every time. He slid into my drop pod, bold and brash, said you wanna make voters? I said in a flash. From trenches to barracks, there's no retreat when you're breeding for freedom between the sheets. CO1 got me feeling real right, cause consent is sexy and sanctioned by fights. Fill out the form womb of war and the liberty loins of mankind. For every Helldiver who pumps with pride, a child shall rise to vote and override. Now some say the bots got AI brains, but they don't got spunk or voter chains. The bugs lay eggs, the squids just squirt, but only humans grind for the dirt. It's democracy's kink, this holy quest to make sweet love in a bulletproof vest. So sign your form, get lubricated. Your country needs you, fully procreated. Fill out the form, then fill up the barracks. We're breeding like rebels, hot and hysteric. Voter factories, passion so pure. Freedom's infection, and we are the cure. Back in my day, we did it for fun. Now I do it for Super Earth, and my son is on Mavalon, blasting bots in his prime. Born from a night of mandatory ration time. We made four voters for morning call. That's democracy, balls to wall. So pop your tea, flex your core, get freaky freaky for the CO1 war. Fill out the form, then fill up the future. You're not just a lover, you're a freedom producer. Liberty's lust, passion's decree, for Super Earth's glory and voter orgy. So when the siren moans and the lights go red, don't grab your gun, grab a consenting partner instead.
Welcome, cadets, to the civic delight.
O super earth, our radiant flame, we chant thy undying holy name. From dry
That's fucking teamwork!
I met her in a humming bay, where metal whispered low. She sat there clean and deadly lean, with stickers down her nose. A long smooth barrel, cold and bare, a thunder-kissed goodbye. She winked at me with optics glare, and made my circuits cry. No recoil, no remorse, no lies. She told me she'd be true. She only spits for freedom's cause, and always aims for two. My squad looked on with jealous scorn, but I just held her tight and whispered, darling, let's go blow some bots up for the night. Oh, sweet recoil's my burning bride. You kick so hard, but you stay by my side. With every blast I fall more love. You fit like rage in a silken glove. You don't talk back, you just scream flame. Together, girl, we carve our name across the hulls of bot built in through bug guts, chrome and crimson skin. Oh, sweet recoil is old thunder's tune. Let's kiss again beneath the moon. I'd reload you in my sleep. You're the only one I'd die to keep. I clean her every sunrise, I whisper to her grip. She's hotter than a bombshell in a tight mag flip. When she's jammed, I never yell, I take it slow, real smooth. Cause baby's sensitive to touch and always wants the groove. She don't like rough hands or sloppy aim. She wants precision, wants a flame. I stroke her fins, adjust her scope. She hums and fills my heart with hope. No flings with beam guns or flamethrower girls. No shotgun flirts or autocannon curls. They call me hers, and rightly so, for when I fire the angels glow. Oh, sweet recoil is my rocket queen. You're loud, obscene, my war machine. Your payload's pure, your grip is right. You love me best when we're mid-fight. I carry you, you carry me through robot ranks and bug orgies. You never fail, you never miss, except when Dave forgets to ping assist. Oh, sweet recoil is, oh bunker, babe. You wrote our vows in fusion flame.
Now ammo's tied in crates run dry, but still she gives me that sweet sigh. One shot left, one kiss to spend. She croons, baby, make this the end. I feel her quake, I smell her fire. My loins ignite, my heart's acquire. This isn't lust, it's sacred flame. When she unloads, I say her name. Sweet requiles how my sin blasts my soul through bots again. She makes a cradle where foes once stood and loves me loud the way she should. I won't lie, there was that time I touched a railgun, thought she was fine, but she was cold, too sleek, too fast. No soul, no sweat, just high-class trash. Recolless found the charge I spent and screamed, you bastard, as I went. She locked her breech for half a week, left me limp and ammo weak. I begged, I wept, I swore again. I even wore that thong she liked back then. She clicked one soft, her way to say, just don't cheat again, or I'll blow you away. Sweet recall is my steel bouquet. You don't need flowers, just pot fillets. Your romance rains and frag and dust. You climax loud, you love with thrust. Your kiss is shaped like warhead flame. Your ring is scorched with every name. You don't do silence, don't do chill. You scream your vows with holy kill. Oh, sweet recall is my doom. My wife, you hurl our love through limbs and strife. No priest, no law, no choir, no God, just freedom's hymns and you beside. Just for fun, call down the stratagem, start to run. She loves to time the perfect drop right on a bot with one big pop. It's messy, loud, and all-consuming. Even my mech starts full on fuming. She moans and sonar pulse as bright as I reload for round two's delight. We don't do quiet, don't do tame. We spell romance and kill can flame. Each click a sonnet, trigger pull a promise that our hearts are full. Oh, sweet recallers, you hell-tuned harp. You play my soul in every spark. Our lullabies a dying scream. Our honeymoon's a medbot stream. I'll carry you past world and war, past hellpod landings, blood and more. I'll oil your frame, I'll polish chrome. Wherever we drop, you are my home. So here's my vow on Crater's lip. No other girl can match your grip. I'll keep you close, I'll never stray. Till I explode, then we'll both decay. One last charge, the chamber spins. She hums her tune, the slaughter grins. She leans into my trembling hands. The final kiss of no man's winds. I'll fire her once, the stars are right. We don't care if love give thy. The calm is sweet in breathing strength. My dirt and bride, not booming woes.
And now for the battle plan. As you all know, the key to victory is the element of surprise. Surprise!
The sky was bleeding over drop zones 8. Red clouds crackled with orbital hate. Thunder from above, fire from below. A Helldiver's joy, a rookie's fate. Steel boots slammed like hammers divine as the pod doors screamed open wide. Boombox Hawkin let the drop in kind with a grin too wide and dead inside.
We fall for Super Earth, we bleed to earn our worth. Our love's a minefield, our kiss a grenade. We're baptized in the dirt. With every bug we burn and every bot we crush. Liberty is carved by knife and nuke into this planet's crust.
The call came loud, where's the tank support? But the only thing that rumbled in was a half-blind cadet in a jump jet suit with his helmet stuck on spin. Boombox cursed with bardic flair, guess we'll make do with grit and prayer. He strapped a nuke to his flaming lute, sang a hymn and kicked despair. Oh, children of Super-Earth, come near. Rebel through the burning sky. Let this lute be loud, this blast sincere. Let no Helldiver die with dry eye. He sang of chains, of broken bots, of bugs turned into biodiesel. Each chord a bomb, each note a shot, each verse a holy upheaval. They charged the factory with song and scream, tore through metal like knives in steam. Bugs were flamed, bots were split. One cadet lost both legs to a mistrum. Call it off, Private Boombox bark. Tossed him a stim and a Liberty lark. That's a cigarette soaked in righteous tea. Healed you faster, made you scream.
We burn for Super Earth, we kill for all we're worth. Our flag is stained with oil and blood, our tea brewed in the dirt. With every spawn we mow and every corpse we plant, democracy's just one airstrike from the heart of a tyrant.
A squid beast slithered from a toxic grove, shrieking hymns to an alien god. Boombox said blasphemy in my war zone, I'll bless it with napalm, watch and nod. They breached the core, they wrecked the spire, the freedom hen set bots on fire. And as the ammo belts ran dry, they laughed and kissed the floor. The squad was down to 6 and half. One guy got bit, but he's still mad. Drink this, said Boombox, sacred brew. He sipped the tea and his arm regrew. Praise Super Earth, they cried as one, as bullets whistled a requiem. And through the fog a drop pod fell, the tank had finally come. With treads of fire the tank roared down, Boombox leapt to its roaring crown. He played his lute through a megaphone as the cadets screamed death in monotone. They breached the core, they wrecked the spire, the freedom hymn set bots on fire. And as the ammo belts ran dry, they laughed and kissed the sky.
We rise in fire, we live for Super Earth. We rise with molten birth, our veins are filled with liberty. Our heart's the final burst, we don't retreat or cry. We sing while we combust, cause every Helldiver's death's a hymn that makes our gods combust.
Boombox lives drop zone Zeta's gone today. A crater where the brave once played. But the name Boombox is whispered still in every field, on every hill. They say his lute still hums in ash, that his thong-deflected rocket blast. And if you listen on the wind, you'll hear his laugh come crashing in.
Jet Brigade down, doubly anxiety compromised. They're in the vents, oh god, they're mad. Through slag and steel we crawled like ghosts. No sky, just dead post holes. Bots marched in pairs.
drums like distant thunder. On the rim of Titan's gate, where the void is split by fire, a whisper of war in the reactor's choir. No songbird sings in the iron gray dusk, only men in steel tasting ash and rust. Cadets hold breath at the fortress wall, eyes on the black where the Titans crawl. A silence hangs like a blade in the mist, and then comes the tremor, the death in the fist. Raise the shield, seal the gate, let no beast violate. Thunderfall shield rends open with mechanized cries. Titan class bots in the towering rise. Each footfall crushes a trench of the brave, but Helldivers grin in their righteous graves. Boombox Hawkin, rifle in hand, laugh through blood where the last ones stand. Bring the choir, boys, let's play their tune. I'm the thunder now, and death comes soon. Thunderfall, breach the line. Metal screams like sacred wine. Drop the pots and fire the sky. For Super Earth, we kill, we die. Up around, sang in flame above, dropping crates like gifts from gods. Liberty's wrath in canisters fell, bursting across the automaton hell. A cannon wept with laughter and pain, reloading with blood in torrential rain. The bots screamed binary death decree, but Super Earth was louder than they could ever be. Rain down steel, hell from flame. Let no heretic forget our name. Drop the hammer, crack the floor. Let freedom lead in holy war. On a mountain of chassis made his stand. Boombox.
In the black of Neptune's spawn, where no starlight dares to dawn, they pulse and coil with alien grace in silence void of time and place. But we heard the whispers deep. Through dreams they came, through minds they creep. The squids of the abyss declare that Super Earth shall never dare. We dare. We dare. Boots in sync, steel in hand, we march upon their salted land. With liberty, tea, and roaring might, we bring the thunder to their night. Reef of bone, trench of pain, tide of bile and acid rain. Still we charge with rifles raised, while squids shriek in horror dazed. Burn the reef, scorch the tide, let the ink-born devils hide. Blow their gods to sopping sand, we are Super Earth's wrathful hand. Descent into the Leviathan nest, into the trench we fell, with thunder in our yell. Where bioluminescent nightmares spawn, we sang of death from super dawn. A Helldiver lit his flare, I see the queen down there. With rocket and blade we dove, our vengeance wrapped in fire's love's love. She shrieked like a galaxy torn, spines of crystal, behemoth born. But we were mad with hope. and proud, said my voice won't change the crowd. They laughed at ballads, scoffed at lines, now they shuffle dead through time. Cursed by apathy's cold breath, they march the streets in voter death. Their skin decayed by disinterest, their souls devoured by civic mist. Voteless, voteless, the damned remain, shuffling shadows bound in chain, denied the hug of super Earth's light, now trapped in liberty's endless night. They said, why vote? It's all the same. Now they howl in the house of shame. No ballots cast, no rights retained. Their freedom rots in data chains. Children point and dogs retreat from zombie moans and voter defeat. Even bucks say, damn, that's grim, as the voteless hunt in data dim.
No ID, no soul, no chair to sit. They moan for forms they fail to submit. They cry for hugs they'll never earn, as liberty's flame leaves them to burn.
Voteless, voteless, forever shunned. Their limbs rot off, their minds undone. No tea, no boots, no drop pod fall,
Just wandering shame through civic halls. Hush now, little trooper, close your crimson eyes. The bugs are fast asleep tonight beneath democracy's skies. Hold your ration teddy tight, your grenade nice and snug. Mama signed the CO1 and gave her little slug a hug. You'll march at dawn with flares in hand, your boots too big, you barely stand. But when the horn of freedom calls, even babes shall breach their walls. You'll learn to say yes, Sergeant, sir, before you learn to write or purr. But that's the cost of liberty. Just nap now in your APC. Sleep tight, my child, while the flamethrowers fly. Did I hear you breathing wrong? Cadet dropped and cried. 10 push-ups for each dream you waste. Now suckle your bottle and liberty taste. And back to fists. Hush now, my darling, tomorrow's your lights above her shrine. The stars scream war, the heavens blind. Super Earth, our holy queen, cries out through metal, smoke, and steam. VPF troopers brave the flood, their uniforms now soaked in blood. The squid descend, grotesque and vast, and still we stand to breathe our last. To God the goddess we shall burn, from every shell we do not turn. Her light is fire, our creed is pain, we kill and fall in her holy name. If this is death, then let it roar, for liberty is worth the war. From every throat let freedom scream, while voteless beasts devour our dreams. The civilians fled, the gates are breached, the sky chokes red where orbit reached. Children cry through warning tones, no voters left, just flesh and bones. 1F squad makes their final call. I see the squid, this line must fall. No air support, no hope remains, just liberty beneath the flames. To God the goddess, hearts ignite, through every trench, through endless night. We march through bile and xeno swarm, with steel and wrath in human form. Let cities burn, let heavens cry, but none shall say we did not try. Our blood may stain this dying sphere, but Super Earth is always near. They come to feed, to twist our light. We fight alone, no end in sight. But though we fall, we rise once more. For holy earth, this sacred war. To God the goddess we shall fall, like angels cast through endless maw. No God awaits us in the sky, but still we fight and still we die. So ring the bells, this holy land is caught by blood and final stand. Though voteless beasts devour the flame, they'll never tear out Super Earth's name.
Illuminate, rise from stars that should not burn. We see the light and we soar
At the gates of the mother world, Super Earth we swore to shield. Through the crack of Meridian's maw, the heretics reappeared. No prophecy foretold their breath, no scans returned a sign. Yet they came, like lies made flesh, to cross the holy line.
Raise the recoilers for the team. Chant the vow of liberty. From Island V to Widow's Fall, we'll burn their ships, we'll raise them all.
On New Haven they dropped like gods, with colors not meant to be seen.
twisting minds and bending will, truth shattered at the seam. The cadets screamed prayer, still fresh in creed, while veterans howled and made them bleed. 3 worlds lost, 1 remains. Megacity stands in chains. But steel-willed souls and zealots fire turn retreats into funeral pyre.
Raise the recoilers, pour the tear, chant the vow of liberty.
From Pylon V to Widow's Fall, we'll burn their ships, we'll raise them all. No sleep for the damned, no light for the false, no peace till the veil is torn. They bring the stars, we bring the storm. Blood thick as liberty tea paints the walls of high command. Saint Boombox Hawkin's lute still sings with a broken, burning hand. But freedom remains in ash, in song, in flame.
It started with a single ping, a warning loud, a siren's ring. The mental hordes, they march once more to drag us screaming back to war. The tanks roll deep, their guns shine bright. They come to claim us in the night. But let them march, let them try. They'll drown in oil before we die. From the trenches, from the hills, we rise again with grit and will. For every drop pot, every grave, another lunatic rides the wave. Stand your ground, the creek still calls. Hear the cannons, feel the walls. Mud and blood, steel and sand. This is malevolence last stand. Let them come, we'll never yield. One last war on this cursed field. We fight, we fall, we rise again. Super Earth will never end. A titan moves, its cannons glare. 1,000 Helldivers just don't care. With battle scars and war-born grace, we blast its head clean off its base. The red crow sings a holy sound. Its righteous thunder shakes the ground. Boom, a flock of birds, boom, a tank explodes. The crate's defenses still hold. Rookies scream, veterans cheer. Their hands are slick with sweat and fear. But fear to win and fear don't fight. We laugh like gods in endless night. Stand your ground, the creek still calls. Hear the cannons, feel the walls. Mud and blood, steel and sand. This is malevolence last stand.
like hammers smashing the sky. Helldivers descend, you know you're gonna die. From the heavens, we bring the flame. In the fires of war, you know our name. On automatons, cruel bugs are erased. No mercy given, no time to waste. In every drop, the end begins. We fight for Super Earth, we fight to win. Death comes from above with a mighty roar. Helldivers strike in the endless war. Blood on the ground, bodies in the dust. In Super Earth's name, in war we trust. In war we trust. Every bullet, a message of death. Every step, we steal your last breath. We tear the skies, burn the land. Helldivers, the ultimate hand. Enemies shattered, their worlds in flame. We bring the end, we never claim. Death and darkness follow our path. We are the storm, we are the wrath. Death comes from above with a mighty roar. Helldivers strike in the endless war. Blood on the ground, bodies in the dust. In Super Earth's name, in war we trust. In war we trust. In the endless night, we rise again. Every battle, we always win. Helldivers, born in blood and fire. To destroy, that's our only desire. Super Earth commands, and we obey. We'll fight until the final day. Enemies fall with every breath. We are the bringers of endless death. Death comes from above with a mighty roar. Helldivers strike in the endless war. Blood on the ground, bodies in the dust. In Super Earth's name, in war we trust. In war we trust. From the skies they descend, so bold and bright. Cadets of Super Earth sworn to the fight. Their armor gleams as the drop pods cry. But their fate is sealed in the blink of an eye. The voteless swarm with a hollowed gaze. Mindless soldiers in Illuminate's haze. Squid tendrils lash the automaton's fire. Each cadet's dream consumed by the pyre. Boombox Hawkin watches from his perch. A grim conductor in a blood-soaked church. Fight with joy, he laughs, his voice a knell. As cadets march blindly into hell. Oh cadets, you fall like rain to the voteless swarm and Illuminate's pain. With joy you kill, with joy you die. Super Earth calls and you comply. Tripod harvesters tear through the ranks as husks claw forth from broken flanks. Cadets fire back, their hearts alight, but shadows consume them in the fight. Automaton guns
precision death, their cruel decree. The squid's tendrils writhe, their tech prevails. Against the cadets it never fails. Boombox Hawkin plays his tune, a hymn of death beneath the moon. Sing for Super Earth, he roars as cadets bleed on distant shores. Oh, cadets, you fall like rain to the voteless swarm and illuminates pain. With joy you kill, with joy you die. Super Earth calls and you comply. The battlefield quiets, the swarm retreats, leaving behind their grisly feats. Cadet corpses lie in a crimson sea, martyrs of democracy's decree. Boombox Hawkin stands, a somber grin, the echoes of war still deep within. He sees their faces young and lost, and knows the price of freedom's cost. Yet still he laughs, for the cause is pure. Through blood and flame, democracy endures. Super Earth demands, and they oblige, for the dream of freedom they've sacrificed. Oh, cadets, you fall like rain to the voteless swarm and illuminates pain. With joy you kill, with joy you die. Super Earth calls and you comply.
Dominum Cretus, Malveillons, Limitas Infero.
From the mud of Malvalon we were born in pain, where the steel sings hymns and the bots bring rain. We sang our faith with rockets roar, and baptized flame through every war. Cadets were raised on war cries sharp, their lullabies the chain gun's harp. A choir forged in smoky veils, wielding hymns like sharpened nails. Oh, Super Earth, we bled our youth to stitch your name in star-born truth. Oh, Malvalon, creek of flame, the bots now chant our sacred name. They
came in steel, the bot crusade, but found our faith in trenches laid. With bayonets and booby traps, we turned confessions into slaps. We sang through mines and shrapnel snow, with liberty fire where no light would go. Each verse we screamed through ruptured lungs, taught bots to fear our holy tongue. Blessed be the claymore choir, sacred is the turret's fire. Sing it loud from trench to sky, let robotic sinners die. Raise your rifles, raise your voice, Melvalon is heaven's choice. Our hymn shall haunt their circuit sleep, for we are the choir boys of the creed.
We are the flame that devours stars, are the hymn that silences false light. We are the blinding of the Illuminate. They came in signs, cloaked in glow, their thoughts like blades, their steps like snow. No ships were heard, no flags were seen, only death in shimmering green. They whispered peace and burned our kin, their minds amazed, no man could win. 1,000 Helldivers bled that day, and still the worms would not obey. Burn the light that blinds the soul, cleanse the stars they seek to control. For Super Earth, let madness sing, and drown their gods in suffering. Raise the loot, draw the line, blow their minds out with holy fire divine. Their minds reach in, their lies distort. They promise utopia and give you rot. They hover above with eyeless grace, but they cannot stand the human face. Boombox led the first crusade, with rocket praise and axe displayed. His armor scorched, his song unchained. He played the hymn that warped their brains.
They called him mad, we called him saint. He smashed a thinker with righteous hate. He sang so loud, the stars recoiled, and left a temple made of coiled. Illuminated and shattered dome, a new cathedral far from home.
Burn the light that blinds the just, crack the sky, reduce to dust. Feed the void our sacred cry, bleed them till the cosmos die.
We've lost New Haven, Pylon too. Widow's Harbor drowns in blue. The mindworms feast, the clouds descend, but we will fight until the end.
Cadets now chant in bunker tunes, their lullabies are warhead booms. Each drop a sermon, each kill a prayer. For Super Earth, we do not care. Cost too high, no bomb too black, no soul too pure to not attack. We are the lot in their perfect mind, the blight they'll never leave behind. Burn the light that lies to men, rip the veil again, again. If we must die, then let us be the holy fire of liberty. Blow the horns, unleash the tide, let the curse illuminate, fry. Their sacred patterns we see only target, their transcendent dreams we bring steel and hate. Super Earth is the only light, 20 hours, my squad turned into dust. The bots I can handle, but the Illuminate, they don't rust. I saw the sky split like paper, with whispers crawling in my brain. But Super Earth called out to me and sang me back through the pain. Raise the gospel of ash, let the wounds preach our creed. Where the light fails, we rise, born again in war seed. The flames took our name, but gave us cause divine. We bleed for no mercy, only vengeance in kind. They don't speak in words, they speak in madness. Show you paradise.
When I joined the Corps, we didn't have any fancy schmancy tanks. We had sticks. 2 sticks and a rock for a whole platoon. And we had to share the rock.
You got the best crew in the world standing right in front of you.
Through the black of space, we fall again. Drop pods screaming through the acid rain. The beacon flashes, the map's still red. The creek ain't dead, the creek ain't dead. Cadets step forth with shining steel, fresh from the forge, eager to feel the rush of war, the roar of guns. They'll learn before the mission's done. But listen close, young souls of Earth. This soil drinks blood, it knows your worth. 1,000 men, 1,000 screams. The mud still remembers it dreams, it dreams. Hold the river, hold the ridge. Keep the bots from crossing the bridge. Steel and fire, blood and bone. Super Earth reclaims its throne. The old bats laugh, the rookies cry, but the creek don't blink, it just watches you die. We push the line, we break their tide. Every shot taken with freedom's pride. But the ground still shifts, the wires still hum. The war machine knows what we've become. A signal blares, a voice unknown. A whisper deep in circuits grown. The creep is lost, The battle fades, but we hold strong in the fire's embrace. The jungle shakes, the shadows crawl. A titan looms 10 stories tall. His cannons blow, his rockets rise, but one well-placed shell lights up the sky. Hold the river, hold the ridge. Keep the box from crossing the bridge. Steel and fire, blood and bone. Super Earth reclaims its throne. The old bats laugh, the rookies cry, but the creek don't blink, it just watches you die. Marching steel and broken wills, the voteless husks just march for kills. No minds, no fear, no breath, no pain, just walking ghosts in a steel-clad chain. They come, they fall, they come again. Their oil stains deep like mortal sin, but freedom's fire still burns bright as hell bombs fall into the night. Hold the river, hold the ridge. Keep the box from crossing the bridge. Steel and fire, blood and bone. Super Earth reclaims its throne. The old bats laugh, the rookies crawl. The creek don't change, but it buries us all. One last clip, one last shot, one last rookie facing the box.
The march began, a new batch sent to the cursed land for space cadets with shining gear, unscarred by war, unshaken by fear. But hear us now, you greenhorn souls, this ain't a fight, it's a hungry hole. The creek don't forgive, the creek don't forget. It swallowed us once and it ain't done yet. Still boots in mud, guns raised high. If that's of the first fight, watch the sky. For here in the trees in the whispering shade, the bots are speaking, the traps are laid. Hold the line, the past still screams. Echoes of war in the flowing streams. Eagle One drops tea hot and free. Let it rain on the bots like liberty. Steel and fire, mud and pain. The creek calls us back again. Above the sky splits open wide. Eagle One drops payloads of pride. Not just steel, not just shells, boxes of tea to bring them hell. Burning metal, shattered gears, drenched in the flames of freedom's tears. Each box a promise, each crate a song. Super Earths might sing it strong, but watch the trees, don't trust the ground. Their roots whisper in a digital sound. The bushes twitch, a rifle glows. The ambush comes where no one knows. Hold the line, the past still screams. Echoes of war in the flowing streams. Eagle One drops tea hot and free. Let it rain on the bots like liberty. Steel and fire, mud and pain. The creek calls us back again.
No! Don't die! I wanted you alive for our fun!
From earth we rose with flame and might, to seize the dark, to shatter night. The stars above are cold and far, but we made them ours scar by scar. The bugs may swarm, the bots may scheme, the squids may whisper broken dreams, but we are flame, we are decree, we are the sword of liberty. No tyrant shall ever reign, no Xeno shall stake a claim, no false god shall break the chain, Super Earth shall own their shame. Holy fire, holy flame, march through blood in Super Earth's name. Wipe the filth, erase the wrong. Freedom's price is iron and song. On Melvalon's broken fields, on Poplar's battered smoking yields, we carve the path with shot and flame. Managed democracy stakes its claim. Through starless gulfs, through fractured skies, through alien shrieks and butchered cries, we ride the thunder, we ride the flame. Super Earth immortal name. Hear the cannon sing, hear the chains swords ring. Every fallen soul reborn within Super Earth's raging storm. Holy fire, holy flame, march through blood in Super Earth's name. Raise the torch, ignite the sky. Freedom reigns and tyrants die.
Left, right, kill, burn, burn, march. Steel your heart and shield your breath. Freedom lives in sudden death. Grind the bugs, burn the bots. Democracy claims every lot. By fire, by blood, by law. Humanity reigns by Super Earth's claw. No surrender, no regret. Victory is bayonet set. March on Malvolin, Popley bleed. We break the chains, we plant the seed. Through enemy bones and broken creed. Super Earth is the final need. By oath, by steel, by hand. Crush
temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form.
By oath, by steel, by hand, crush the alien where they stand.
Their gods are dead, their kings are dust. Their temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form.
By oath, by steel, by hand, cross the Ballad and where they stand.
Their gods are dead, their kings are dust. Their temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form.
Pour it strong, pour it fast. Tomorrow we might not last.
Drink deep, let's tear it down. Bugs and bots ain't welcome round. Load your guns, prime your packs. Freedom's found in bloody cracks. March hard, slam down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep. Manage democracy ain't for the weak. Raise a mug for every kill. Toast to blood, toast to will. The creek runs red, the bugs run dry, and we just laugh and kiss the sky. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer. March hard, slam down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep. Manage democracy ain't for the weak. Raise a mug for every kill. Toast to blood, toast to will. The creek runs red, the bugs run dry, and we just laugh and kiss the sky. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer. To freedom, to death, to burning every alien breath. We'll torch their gods, we'll crack their bones, and build our thrones from their broken homes. Pour it deep, pour it black. Freedom rides on the hellfire's back. Raise your mug, swing your blade. Super Earth will never fade. March on, tear down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep. Manage democracy ain't for the weak. March hard, slam down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep. Manage democracy ain't for the weak. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer. To freedom, to death, to burning every alien breath. We'll torch their gods, we'll crack their bones, and build our thrones from their broken homes. Pour it deep, pour it black. Freedom rides on the hellfire's back.
Raise your mug, swing your blade. Super Earth will never fade. Pour it deep, pour it black. Freedom rides on the Hellfire's back. Raise your mug, swing your blade. Super Earth will never fade. March hard, slam down. Freedom rides on the Hellfire's back. Raise your mug, swing your blade. Super Earth will never fade. Far and hard, slam down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. 1,000 cries, 1,000,000 guns. Our journey birthed by smoking suns. We plant the flag in blood and bone, and call each world our second home. Through broken glass, through molten seas, we carry Earth's old holy pleas, that every star by bolt or bomb shall hear the law of Supermom. Freedom's banner, torn and red, flies higher from the righteous dead. Raise it high, in hand and heart. Super Earth tears worlds apart. Bugs burrow deep, bots build their lives.
tale of Boombox Hawkin who'll never fail. With a rifle's kiss and a song's embrace, he fights for freedom with style and grace. From Mavelin Creek to the voteless lair, no battlefield's been left to bare. The squids recoil at his savage tune, and the automatons fall to his recoilless boom. He rides the hulks like a battle beast and dines on bug jerky in a deadly feast. With cadets in tow and fire in his soul, he leads a charge with rock and roll. Raise your glass for the Hellbard's might. With guns and songs, he owns the fight. Freedom's voice in death's own hand, he brings democracy to every land. When the hell bomb drops and the night ignites, Boombox Hawkin leads the fights. The voteless tremble and the squids just weep as his music drags them 6 feet deep. He's got a love for the recoil's roar. Every shot's a kiss through the enemy's door. And when the automaton that has dug, when the automaton's hulks appear, he rides them down with zero fear. Cadets fall in, but they rise with grace under the Hellbard's fierce embrace. For Super Earth's love and democracy's call, he fights for freedom and takes them all. Raise your glass for the Hellbard's might. With guns and songs, he owns the fight. Freedom's voice in death's own hand, he brings democracy to every land. When the battle's done and the night falls still, you'll hear his song on the wind's chill. For Boombox Hawkin will never fade.
In the haunted womb of Mavelin Creek, where the trees bleed oil and the skies don't speak, a cry rang out through smoke and shell, a babe born loud in a biomech hell. His cradle a crater still hot with death, suckled not milk but cordite breath. The bots came crawling cold and blind, but the babe just laughed. Y'all bots ain't my kind. He grew on rounds and rusted knives, befriending worms, doubts, and laser hives. By age of 5, he'd made a drum from a bot skull cracked and then some. A bard was born with buns of steel, with a heart that hummed a war-born zeal. They called him Hawkin, his soul unshaken, the Hellbard of the Creek, Super Earth's forsaken. The marsh, his lute in tow, a 6-stringed beast with a deadly glow. Each chord he strummed, a bot would fall. Each chorus screamed, democracy for all! He learned to play on broken ribs of cadets long lost, now freedom's fibs. His melody harsh, unholy, loud, a funeral dirge for the mechanical crowd. And still he sang through laser fire.
Don't die! I wanted you alive for our fun!
I was born in the creek mud deep, where the bugs don't crawl and the bots don't sleep. Got dropped with a loot and a single thong, but my voice was loud and my aim was wrong. Cadets were crying, boots all said, shut up kids, ain't died yet. Strapped my loot and my hips don't lie. Swung it once, made a bot die. Where the hell's my tank? Where's my four-wheel spank? I got no guns but a grin so wide, and my battle thongs riding way up high. Give me wheels or give me rum, give me bots I can make real dumb. I'll bash their heads with a cowboy twang, cause I'm the bard that Liberty sang. We called in Eagle, told them drop the beat. They dropped a crate on the commander's feet. Ammo flew like explosive bees, and the cadets hid behind the Liberty trees. I said, get up you coward, pull that pin. He threw it backwards and blew up Jim. I played a tune on my wounded knee, and the bots backed up like they had to pee. Where the hell's my tank? Where's that sexy armored flank? I want grenades and whiskey too, and a clean dry thong that ain't see-through. We fight for earth and spicy sauce. We throw our middle fingers across, and when bots cry mercy in vain, we play them a song called Pain. Now Boombox rides on a hull so high, yelling freedom notes as the bots all die. He swings his loot, it's cracked and bent from bashing heads without consent. The cadets all cheer, the bugs all flee. One bot asked, what the hell is he? He's a bard, you fool, with cheeks of steel and a freedom flute that makes bots squeal. Where the hell's my tank? I'm riding shotgun with a crank. I've got tunes that scorch the skies and thighs that clap when a mech bot dies. Drop me in or beam me low. My thong's a flag, now let's all go. For Super Earth and Bardic Boom, we drink, we fight, and we bring doom.
Another world, another.
From earth we rose with flame and might, to seize the dark, to shatter night. The stars above are cold and far, but we made them ours scar by scar. The bugs may swarm, the bots may scheme, the squids may whisper broken dreams, but we are flame, we are decree. We are the sword of liberty. No tyrant shall ever reign. No Xeno shall stake a claim. No false god shall break the chain. Super Earth shall own their shame. Holy fire, holy flame, march through blood in Super Earth's name. Wipe the filth, erase the wrong. Freedom's price is iron and song. On Melvillon's broken fields, on Poplar's battered smoking yields, we carve the path with shot and flame. Managed democracy stakes its claim. Through starless gulfs, Through fractured skies, through alien shrieks and butchered cries, we ride the thunder, we ride the flame, super earth immortal name. Hear the cannon sing, hear the chains words ring. Every fallen soul reborn within super earth's raging storm. Holy fire, holy flame, march through blood in super earth's name. Raise the torch, ignite the sky. Freedom reigns and tyrants die.
Left, right, kill, burn, burn, march. Steel your heart and shield your breath. Freedom lives in sudden death. Grind the bugs, burn the bots. Democracy claims every lot. By fire, by blood, by law. Humanity reigns by super Earth's claw. No surrender, no regret. Victory is bayonet set. March on Malvern, Popley bleed. We break the chains, we plant the seed. Through enemy bones and broken creed. Super Earth is the final need. By oath, by steel, by hand. Crush the alien where they stand. Their gods are dead, their kings are dust. Their temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form. By oath, by steel, by hand. Crush the alien where they stand. Their gods are dead, their kings are dust. Their temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form. By oath, by steel, by hand. Cross the rebellion and where they stand. Their gods are dead, their kings are dust. Their temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form.
Pour it strong, pour it fast. Tomorrow we might not last.
Drink deep, let's tear it down. Bugs and bots ain't welcome round. Load your guns, prime your packs. Freedom's found in bloody cracks. March hard, slam down. Freedom and kiss the sky. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer. March hard, slam down, freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep, manage democracy ain't for the weak. Raise a mug for every kill, toast to blood, toast to will. The creek runs red, the bugs run dry, and we just laugh and kiss the sky. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer. To freedom, to death, to burning every alien breath. We'll torch their gods, we'll crack their bones, and build our thrones from their broken homes. Pour it deep, pour it black, freedom rides on the hellfire's back. Raise your mug, swing your blade, Super Earth will never fade. March on, let's ham down, freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep, manage democracy ain't for the weak. March hard, slam down, freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep, manage democracy ain't for the weak. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer.
Oh, pounded and pounded, heed my song of a bard most bold and a beat most strong. With a boombox strapped and a rifle keen, he's the wildest warrior you've ever seen. Remember ye round and heed my song of a bard most bold and a beat most strong. With a boombox strapped and a rifle keen, he's the wildest warrior you've ever seen. From the Levelers Creek to the blood-red dunes, he rides the storms and he drops sick tunes. With a heart full of fire and a mind unclean, he's the Hellbard king of the war machine. The bugs do quake when his rhythm pounds, the automatons freeze at his wicked sounds, and the squids, they writhe in fear, for Hawkin's bass blows out their rear. The bugs do quake when his rhythm pounds, the automatons freeze at his wicked sounds, and the squids, they writhe in fear, for Hawkin's bass blows out their rear. Sing, oh, sing of the Hellbard's might, wherever he drops it's endless night. With bullets and beats and a warlike grin, he fights with joy and drinks deep of sin. Rode an automaton Hulk through fire and smoke, crushed bug-faced fiends with a casual stroke. He danced on a hell bomb before it blew, and moonwalked out while the shrapnel flew. The cadets so swoon at his savage flair, as he slays his foes with devil-may-care. In the heat of war and the blast of shell, he's composing an anthem straight out of hell. The squid's tentacles flail when his beats drop low, and the bots short-circuit from his deadly flow. Even the bugs can't help but twerk as the Hellbard grins and goes berserk. Sing, oh, sing of the Hellbard's might, wherever he drops it's endless night. With bullets and beats and a warlike grin, he fights with joy and drinks deep of sin. From the darkest pit of the Illuminate's lair, he
Down by my Melon Creek, where the water runs cold, Helldivers march through the night with stories untold. The trees whisper secrets in a language so strange. In the heart of the darkness, everything seems to change. Oh, creek runs deep with binary code, where the bushes hide danger on this lonely road. Automatons lurking with eyes of red gleam. In the eerie silence, we stifle our scream. Branches like metal, leaves shimmer and hum. With every footfall, our hearts beat like a drum. The code in the air, it sings a sad song. In the midst of this hell, where we try to belong. Oh, the creek runs deep with binary code, where the bushes hide danger on this lonely road. Automatons lurking with eyes of red gleam. In the eerie silence, we stifle our scream. We laugh through the sorrow, we cry through the fight. In the binary forest, in the dead of the night. Oh, did you hear, says the tree to the shrub, about the Helldiver who mistook oil for grub? With courage we wander through the code-laden fog, in the footsteps of legends where the brave dare slog. The trees keep on whispering, the bushes conceal, and not the Helldiver who mistook oil for grub. Oh, the creek runs deep with binary code, where the bushes hide danger on this lonely road. Automatons lurking with eyes of red gleam. In the eerie silence, we stifle our scream. So here's to the Helldivers, in the darkness they seek to conquer the fears on Melville Creek. With humor as armor and tears as their shield, they fight on with valor in the binary field. In the battle of Mavelon, where automatons did dance, Boombox saw his comrades fall in a mechanical dance. With gears and metal clashing, sparks flew through the night. He strummed his trusty boombox and escaped without a fright. Boombox Hawkin, play that melody. Where the strong and weak, let's find the job you see. In the heat of battle, his songs never tire. But between gates, he's looking to be higher. The automatons advanced with a cold and steely glare. around, lads, and hear the tale of Boombox Hawkin who never failed. With a rifle's kiss and a song's embrace, he fights for freedom with style and grace. Neverland Creek to the voteless lair, no battlefield's been left to bare. The squids recoil at his savage tune, and the automatons fall to his recoilless boom. He rides the hulks like a battle beast and dines on bug jerky in a deadly feast. With cadets in tow and fire in his soul, he leads the charge with rock and roll. Raise your glass for the Hellbard's might. With guns and songs, he owns the fight. Freedom's voice and death's own hand, he brings democracy to every land. When the Hellbomb drops and the night ignites, Boombox Hawkin leads the fights. The voteless treble and the switch just beat as his music drags him 6 feet deep. He's got a love for the recoilless roar. Every shot's a kiss through the enemy's door. And when the automaton at his tune, then the automatons all disappear. He rides them down with zero fear. Cadets fall in, but they rise with grace under the Hellbard's fierce embrace. For Superearth's love and democracy's call, he fights for freedom and takes them all. Raise your glass for the Hellbard's might. With guns and songs, he owns the fight. Freedom's voice and death's own hand, he brings democracy to every land.
There's a place where the bravest dare not tread, where the waters
Cadets drop in with hope in their hearts, but the voteless tear them right apart. The automatons aim, the squids reach out, and all I hear is the rookie shout. But that's the way in this deadly dance. You fight for Earth with your battle stance. When the bullets fly and the Hellbomb falls, only the strong answer freedom's call. Raise your glass for the brave and bold, for the ones who fight when the night turns cold. They drop like flies, but they rise again, for Super Earth and all free men. We chew but jerky, ride the flame, and every shot fire calls freedom's name. The cadets may scream, but they shoot with joy, for the love of war's no child's toy. The hulks stop in and the bots take aim, but the Hellbard sings and sets them aflame. With a rickle-eyed kiss and a barrel's roar, we kick democracy through their door. Raise your glass for the brave and bold, for the ones who fight when the night turns cold. They drop like flies, but they rise again, for Super Earth and all free men. When the smoke clears and the bodies lie, we laugh and drink under blood-red skies. For the war goes on and the brave still fight, with the Hellbard's tune every single night. Raise your glass for the brave and bold, for the ones who fight when the night turns cold. They drop like flies, but they rise again, for Super Earth and all free men. When the smoke clears and the bodies lie, we laugh and drink under blood-red skies. For the war goes on and the brave still fight, with the Hellbard's tune every single night. Raise your glass for the brave and bold, for the ones who fight when the night turns cold.
They drop like flies, but